Oh yeah, boy. I am super duper excited today, fellas. Alright, ladies and gents, this is your boy, the Apple Daddy. Yes, you know me. Some of you may know me as A Wizzle. That's no more. A Wizzle was when A Fizzle fizzled out. I'm A Wizzle. I was A Wizzle. But now I'm Apple Daddy. I don't care. I'm super excited. I just got in the mail today my freaking World of 3A World War Robot Large Martin. Look at this bad boy. Take a look here. Look at this box. Oh yeah, that's one bad mama jamma, and I am super duper pumped to open this bad boy up. All right, I'm gonna reveal it. You want to peek? You want to peek? I think you want to peek. You look like you want to peek. So here we go. Ooh. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. Oh, it's awesome. I love this series. I just found out about these series probably a few months ago, probably. But, yeah, I am really excited. Oh, and by the way, in case you didn't know, this is the Apple Daddy's Toy Box presented by The Stuff Podcast. So, without further ado, let's cut this bad boy open. Let's see what's inside, So here we have it, guys. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Again, I'm sorry. I'm really excited. I have been waiting to get my hands on a World of 3A figure for a long time. Forgive me if I start swaying throughout the video. I have been at work all day, so I'm a little tired. But I am super duper pumped. My excitement is overpowering my sleepiness. So here we go. We're going to take a look around the box here. As you can see on the front here, we have the World War Robot Large Martin logo. It has these little like a Soviet Union type of thing, and then I don't know what that is. No, it looks like a skull, and then there's the snowflake, and then dead eyes open. So I guess those are some of the icons for each of the different large Martins in the set. I think this one is the Sand Devil one, and those are really the only two I know. This one, and I know this one is the Mr. Frosty, which is the one that I have right now in front of you, and I'm not sure what the other two names are. I'm gonna have to look that up and post it for you guys, but anyway, down here you can see the World of 3A logo, so pretty cool stuff there. So for those of you who are not familiar with Ashley Wood is he is an Australian comic book illustrator. He's also a painter. He's done, you know, mainly works with oils and mixed media and things like that. Notably, some of his more famous work, he's worked on his main series, World War Robots. He's done, so he also did Zombies versus Robots and Zombie versus Robots versus Amazons. He did stuff for Metal Gear Solid, Spawn. He did some stuff for, I know he did he also did some work on the Silent Hill graphic novels. So, I mean, that's just a couple. Those are just, you know, a couple of his stuff. But he's worked on a lot of stuff. He's a pretty notable comic book illustrator. He's also the founder of 3A. But yeah, basically that's a little bit about him. These are, as you can tell, these are basically characters that are based off of his work. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look around the box here. On the other side, not much variation with the box. I mean, from the side portion here, turn around, it's pretty much the same all over the place. 3A logo, there's your warning, don't chew on your toys, kids, because it's not good for you. Alright? It's not good for you. No one wants to choke on toys. And honestly, if you chew on your toys, I don't know what's wrong with you. Got bigger fish to fry if you're chewing on your toys. But anyway, then top, same deal. There's the logo. On the back, there's a little bit of difference here, a little variation. We have the whited out silhouette of the large Martin figure itself with the black outing, and then a bunch of mumbo jumbo at the bottom, and then the, you know, the insignia is at the bottom right corner there. But if we open it up, it's really, this box is really nice. It looks, I got this off of eBay as usual, but so this one's a little, oops, sorry man, this one's a little banged up, a little bit, not too bad, not too bad. I'm not gonna complain about that. You know, I got a good deal on it. But as you can see here, where this little rivet is, there's a magnet that holds it open. You can slide it open, and then on the inside is the window of the figure itself, which is really nice. It's held together by a magnet here, something I thought was really clever. And then on this side here we have the large Martin painting, which is a really nice painting. For anyone who is a fan of Ashley Wood's work, I highly recommend getting these. Really nice painting here. You can see the brush strokes, very expressionistic, really cool. Without further ado, that's the box. Let's go ahead and pop open this puppy. Alright guys, so to pop this puppy open, basically you could open it from the top or bottom, either from the top or from the bottom. I mean, it's a box, so whichever, pick your flavor there. I always like to go for the top, just a habit of mine. I don't open from the bottom, never really made much sense to me. But you can see right here, there's a little latch up in there. Again, I'm going to try to be as delicate as I can. I got my X-Acto knife here. I know you're like, well, don't cut it open, you idiot. I won't, because I'm careful like that. Because I'm a G. Ooh, look at that. You didn't know I had skills like that, did you? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open this puppy up. That's what your mama paid for. Oh yeah. Let's get that out of the way. Oh, there he is. Open. Of course, you want to do this as gently as you can, so stuff doesn't go flying everywhere. All right, and then voila. So there he is, guys, fully undressed, naked, bone naked. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what this guy has to offer. Alright, so right away I can see there's a lot of detail to this guy. That's what I really like about these, is that the detail is just absolutely crazy. if I can get the right lighting. First thing I notice is this guy's big. And this is just to kind of put it in perspective, there is a 1/6 scale and this is the 1/12 scale. This is the 12 scale one. There's a 6 scale. So you do the math. This thing is pretty big already. Like, I don't know if I'm trying to see if I can get something to compare it with. Alright, let's get my big Figma here. My Terraformer guy. And he was big already. He's like nothing. It's like nothing compared to that. So these things are pretty big. Like I said, this is the small one. So the big one's like freaking enormous. Like, I don't even know if I'd have room for something like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the accessories. It doesn't come with much, obviously. It's kind of just to figure it out. I mean, honestly, I don't need this to have a bunch of accessories. I mean, it's already pretty complicated enough. But as you can see, it comes with these little backpack pouches type things. So that's really cool. I love the fact that they include like real cloth. Like, you can even see like if you look closely, you can see the little buckles. Let's see if I can get this focus. There we go. You can see the little buckles and all the rivets. Like that is just insane detail. Like the stitching, like that's insane. So big kudos there. And he has two of them. He has a little knob there that you can kind of slide it back on. See if we can get it on there. There you go. So there's that. But yeah, it has like a matte paint finish. Now, I was under the impression that these were made out of wood. As far as I can tell, this is not made out of wood. It looks like it's made out of vinyl. I'll have to look it up and figure out what the materials are. But going back to the paint finish, whoever is responsible for the paint job on this thing, bravo. I mean, bravo. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is stunning, man. This is absolutely stunning. Like, just the way the rust looks. I mean, there's little, like, almost like paint drops, like as if it were spray painted, and then, like, erosion. There's, like, it looks like years and years of erosion and aging, and just really, really cool stuff. And, of course, because he's Mr. Frosty, I don't know if you can see that. Should be able to see it. Look, there's a little snowflake imprint on top. So it's like a giant refrigerator robot, which is really cool. And it's kind of funny. I mean, I always think these things are like just like giant toys made out of giant Axe spray bottles. Because like, if you look right here, it looks like that's where like you just press down and it sprays out, or maybe like a paint can or something. It's just really cool. But like I just like the overall design, the shaping. It's just, this person really knows how to make good robots. Like, just everything, like the way everything is fit together, like just all these knobs everywhere and just these like panels everywhere. It's just cool. So that's about all I can say for the paint job. I mean, if you aren't familiar with these, you need to get familiar, because these are really, really cool. And then if you turn around on the back, there's the back view. It has a little, almost looks like a power outlet type thing. Maybe it's where you're supposed to plug it and charge up. And there's some, like a little skull detail right there, spray paint. You know, it says 77J, it looks like. Let's take a look at this cannon. So his cannon looks like it can pull up like that. So that's it, like fully extended. Says on this thing, Cold Heart. Nice to see you. Yes. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. It's Mr. Freeze, Mr. Frosty. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm making an absolute jackass of myself, but I can't help it. This thing is really cool. I'm really pumped I got it. Everything else is so well made. Like it's just about flawless. Like I don't see any. I really can't find anything that I dislike about this figure doing a 360. I mean, everything is just in place. Nice paint job. One of the best I've seen. And I love the material. It feels like a robot. Like it doesn't feel like it's made out of like cheap plastic or anything. It feels like the material they use makes it feel authentic. Like that's the best word I can just use to describe this, is that it's authentic. Everything is just honest. It's just honest. Like it feels like it's about to like just come to life and just start causing hell. But that's pretty much it for the paint job. So let's go ahead and alright, so kind of going back to the articulation here. Again, as I showed you before, this rocket can go up and down. Really cool. And feels like this is kind of, oh wow, that's on a ball joint. That's cool. Weird. It's something a little sticky right here. Might just be, I don't know if that's just glue or what. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what that is. That's a little weird. But anyway, but kind of cool. Has a little bit of movement that way. Mainly movement this way. Okay, so that can come out. I mean, which is fine. It looks like it's supposed to. So, and you can easily just pop that back in and it's sturdy enough. It'll stay in place, so that's pretty cool. Head joint. There's a rotation. Now, I will say that some of the joints, and this may just be the paint job, do feel a little stiff here, especially this head movement. I'm kind of afraid to move it around too much. I don't want to scrape the paint or, you know, do anything like that. So, probably won't be doing that too often as far as posing. But you can see at its shoulders, it's got a ball joint here, so that can move around. So, move his arm up, elbow. And then the wrist kind of turns like that. So the hand doesn't really, if you can see right there, the hand doesn't really have any articulation on it. It's like a brick, you know. Which I think it's just the robot design. I don't think it's supposed to have arms. It's supposed to be a mobile, shoot from the shoulder type of thing. But, pretty cool there. Like I said, both arms. So, a lot of pretty good articulation, so I'm a little surprised you can't move it side to side there. Thought they might include some form of articulation there. So, I mean, that's, you know, I guess it's whatever, but, okay, and then, so not a whole lot of articulation in the legs there. There's some in, there's a joint, knee joint at the knee. There's a bend at the knee there, so that's good. And then I think, I don't want to mess this up too much, but I think the ankle, ooh, that was very stiff. Yeah, there is some articulation at the ankle, but again, it's really, really stiff. So, you know, be careful with it, because I don't want to, I feel like while the paint job is immaculate, I feel like if you don't handle it with care, you could chip the paint, and that could be kind of crummy. So just be careful of that. That's one thing I'll say to be careful of if you decide to venture down here. Yeah, that joint's pretty stiff. But, you know, I mean, it's a robot, so, you know, I don't expect it to be like Figma posability, you know what I mean? So, but, you know, for somebody who is worried about that, that may be a concern. Really doesn't bother me all that much, but something to think about. But, Yeah, I mean, I think that should go ahead and do it for articulation. Not a whole lot there as far as articulation goes. I mean, it's there's more than I expected, honestly. So that's cool. But like I said, it's a robot, so a very clunky robot at best. So, you know, there's only going to be so much articulation you can really get out of this guy. But yeah, let's just to see what we can do with him. Let's go ahead and we'll see him in some poses here. So guys, that's about it for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into our closing thoughts section. So honestly, I mean, there's really not a whole lot about this figure that I dislike. The paint job is immaculate. The best paint job I've ever. I don't think I've seen a paint job, at least rust-wise, done this well on a figure. Just flawless, very authentic feel. It feels like rust, it looks like it. Really good job on that. I guess accessories wise, it's, you know, pretty lean. I mean, just comes with the 2 bags and the side gun, which comes on the figure, so not a whole lot of extra stuff, but again, it's not really necessary, so I don't think I can really knock it for that. Like I said, the only downside I'd say is probably, again, those block hands. I kind of think about it. I kind of would have liked to see, you know, I've seen how they do hands on some other figures. It would have kind of been nice to see that done on this, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. This is still a really awesome fig. And then I would say the only major, downside is the stiffness of the joints, because originally I thought that there are no joints here. There are. They were just so stiff I couldn't move them. So I'm gonna do some research and try to figure out if, you know, there's like some type of treatment I can give it to kind of loosen up those joints. And you know, I'll definitely post links with the video if I find something. So, you know, I'll post some links for tips for kind of loosening up those joints there. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this figure overall, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9.5. I mean, aside from the stiff joints, it's just a work of art. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, you could set this as a centerpiece on your coffee table if you wanted to. Have a conversation starter, you know. Hey, here's my robot. Don't mess with me. It'll blow you away. It'll blow you away, son. No, I don't know. I'm kind of speechless, man. I mean, I've never encountered a 3A. I'm sure, you know, it's just a toy, but sure. But it's the craftsmanship that goes into it. I mean, like, the amount of stuff they put into this is just every facet. I mean, there's even a paint job to these little backpacks that come up. So it kind of looks like it has frostburn, like freezer burn on it. Like it's been cool and like some freezer burn. It even has effects like that. So it's just an unrelenting attention to detail. Like unrelenting. Out of the box, my review would probably be 9.5, which is still absolutely fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another review by yours truly, a review of the WWRP World War Robot Large Martin Mr. Frosty. Here he is. He's my little baby. Yeah, you be good. Yeah, as you can see beside me, I have the scores scrolling, so definitely check those out. You know, with all comments listed in the video. So yeah, I am the Apple Daddy. You can catch me on the Stuff Podcast every Thursday at the Heroes of Games in the Greater Columbus Convention Center. I can't believe I got it that all right. I'm so tired. But yeah, definitely check us out. We're on iTunes, SoundCloud. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. We're on Instagrams. I don't have an Instagram, but the stuff does. So definitely check us out there. But yeah, check us out. Listen to us. See what we have to say, because we talk about the stuff we want to talk about. Like I said before, this is the Apple Daddy signing out. You guys have a very lovely